The Trump administration is standing by their claims that a man who entered the country illegally was sent back to his native El Salvador because he was a member of a violent gang. For proof, they point to his Chicago Bulls hat, which they say is often worn by gang members. But considering the team's merchandise is a bestseller for the NBA, do the millions of Bulls fans who wear the hat have reason to worry? Here's Stephen Fabian.
It's an iconic ball cap worn by Chicago Bulls basketball fans around the world. But the Trump administration says the hat is evidence that deported illegal immigrant Kilmar Abrego-Garcia belongs to the notorious MS-13 gang. Wearing the Chicago Bulls hat represents that they are a member in good standing with MS-13, states this police record from 2019 when Garcia was swept up in an immigration raid at a Home Depot parking lot. Officers observed Garcia was wearing a Chicago Bulls hat. He sure seems to be a big fan. We found 3 photos of Garcia wearing a Bulls hat.
Garcia's a Bulls fan, but he's from El Salvador, and he lives in Maryland, not Chicago. Everyone from El Salvador knows what it means when you wear a Bulls hat. It means you're MS-13.
Now, it's not just any Chicago Bulls hat that MS-13 gang members wear. They're not wearing this one with Bulls written on it. They're actually wearing this one with the bull symbol. This is the one they're looking for.
The horns are a very important symbol in the MS-13 culture.
Author Stephen Dudley is an expert on MS-13.
It's a stand-in symbol for the horns of the devil. For a long time, you would get them flashing their fingers, so it looks like this.
Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen is taking heat for flying to El Salvador to fight for Abrego-Garcia's release. But authorities there refuse to let him into the nightmarish prison where Abrego-Garcia is being held.
A man who's charged with no crime, convicted of no crime, and who was illegally abducted from the United States.
The White House is firing back at Van Hollen. Last night, Patty Morin, whose daughter Rachel was brutally raped and murdered by an illegal migrant from El Salvador, spoke in the press room.
To have a senator from Maryland who didn't even acknowledge or barely acknowledged my daughter so that he can use my taxpayer money to fly to El Salvador to bring back someone that's not even an American citizen.
Garcia's family denies that he's a member of the MS-13 gang.